wonder how those women fared.
Slaughtered like animals, the victims lay before him, a reminder of his own past, a past he could never escape. His only solace was the sea, endlessly sailing from one harbor to the next in service to the gods of Olympus. All his hopes rested with them. For no matter how much wine he consumed or how many women he took to his bed, nothing on earth could rid him of the horrors that plagued his mind.
Athena! 10 years, Athena. I have faithfully served the gods for 10 years. When will you relieve me of these nightmares?
We request one final task of you, Kratos. Your greatest challenge awaits in Athens, where even now my brother Ares lays siege as we speak. Athens is on the verge of destruction. It is the will of Ares my great city fall. Zeus has forbidden the gods from waging war on each other. That is why it must be you, Kratos. Only a mortal trained by a god has a chance at defeating Ares.
And if I am able to do this, to kill a god, then the visions, they will end?
Complete this final task, and the past that consumes you will be forgiven. Have faith, Kratos. The gods do not forget those who come to their aid.
Leaving the rotting carcass of the Hydra behind, Kratos set sail once more. His greatest challenge and freedom from his growing madness lay before him in the ancient city of Athens.
Stay, Kratos. Just a bit longer.
We've reached Athens. Get your things and get out.
Well, younger viewers of mine who were under the age of 17, you may want to avert your eyes and skip to some
Come back to
video.
bed.
I'm not even gonna ask how to give me orbs, but anyway. Yeah, those mini games, those are a staple of this series. Ascension didn't have any because of plot reasons, actually.
Let the rage of
Yeah,
the
they're
gods
nice.
drive your blades, Kratos.
You know, we got experience, so I'm not gonna comment, but it paid off at least. Oh god. Alright, still don't have full magic. I actually forgot about that. And I'm also hoping that I can actually, let's see. That'll come in handy soon. Actually, I've got an idea. I'll leave that. Overly dramatic sailing. Hello, Athena.
Destroy Ares, and the gods will forgive
I think that's
you your
worded
past.
badly, but keep in mind it's forgive. Anyway, we've got a couple of new enemies. Well, they should be spawning soon. Yeah, right there. These guys are kind of similar to the basic undead, but you can't grab them until you deal enough damage. Until then, I could not grab that enemy. Another thing, though, is that when enemies actually do collide with each other, like not just through a circle grab, but in general, it does do a lot of damage. I believe in God of War 2, that is a saving grace in... That is a saving grace when you're playing on a higher difficulties, because when enemies merely hit you, that does more damage. So if you toss them into another enemy, that will do more damage as well. And believe me, it is pretty overpowered, honestly. I'll go more into about that when we actually get to God of War 2, which probably shouldn't be that long, actually, because the God of War games aren't too long, really. We have to find a way there. Nice thing about these guys, I don't know what they're called, but in the original God of War, they usually will give you health regardless of how much health you actually have. You know, I was like about halfway, so at about half health, and they gave me health back, which is nice. It's one of those secrets you can usually find in an area, although if you're going for the complete the game in 5 hours trophy, which is called Speed of Jason McDonald, you are not gonna want to waste time with some of these. This one, I guess, is fine. If it gets you, Gorgonized or Phoenix Feathers, which I actually don't think we got Phoenix Feathers yet, but Phoenix Feathers basically upgrade your magic. If it gives you those, then it's usually worth, because basically if you have more magic, you can use more science rate. Good lord, why is this guy not dead? Is this a glitch? That was a glitch. Game. You more magic, then you basically use more Poseidon's Rage and stuff. And Poseidon's Rage is very powerful. Believe me. And I'll get this. Like, a few people recommend that you upgrade it over to Blades of Chaos. At least for the first. At least it's your first upgrade anyway. There are definitely some chests that I will point out that you don't want to waste your time on regardless, because usually the payoff is not that good. And it's not even just the fact that you're losing time for the speed of Jason McDonald, it's also because of the payoff. And that will come in handy.
Run! Run! The beasts have taken Athens! Look out! No! No! Stay away from me!
The Minotaur. Staple of the series. In this game only, they are very easy to take down, because you just do that, and they're a cakewalk. And I'll show how to fight them properly. Either way, juggling enemies in the air is usually a good thing, honestly. And I'll show how to circle. I'll basically do that for all enemies if I can. And then you can also see that since I'm doing a sword prop kill, I'm also going to get a bonus. Why didn't I get a bonus experience? Well, Minotaurs usually do get upgraded as the game goes on, like in colors, and that usually signifies they're strong, and they also do get physically bigger as well. Why isn't that barrier going off? Anyway, I'll leave that as well. A thing I like to do in God of War especially is that since, as I mentioned, orbs are not reduced in value on very hard, you can go back for them anytime. You can use all of your magic at once, and then just come back and it'll be good. So you might see me do that a lot and cut a lot, etc.
You! Have reinforcements arrived? Ares has brought these beasts to Athens! Without help, the city will fall! Gates destroyed! You'll have to fight another war!
Oh man, those soldiers never stood a chance. Cyclops! Another staple. Oh god. Oh wow, that did too much. For Cyclops in particular, I do suggest that standard square, triangle, which is called the Prometheus, works. I'd recommend it. And this probably isn't too bad a time to use Rage of the Gods, actually, but I prefer saving that for some fight that's coming up. Trust me on it. It's a real nice song we got playing. I just wish it played more. Circle problems. Alright, there we go. We got some health back. It's great. I did not expect that. I think we have two of them. Science Rage is also great to use. Got this guy back in important. It's great. I'm gonna do one circle prompt because I really need help because I did not expect that hit before, honestly. There really isn't too much of Cyclops, but like most big enemies besides the... what is it? Besides the Minotaur, their attacks are usually, if not ever, they're always unblockable. Believe me. This applies to all games. I don't think there's ever a time when their attacks are blockable. Believe me. Oop. That was bad. Nice. There's not much else to them. You really just never want to underestimate Cyclops. I will admit, when you're fully upgraded, they're not too much of a problem. Because they are pretty mindless and loading screen. Let's go back to that magic chest. That health chest up there is also nice to get. I don't think you can get it during the fight, but if you need help immediately after, it's good. Another thing about Rage of the Gods, one thing about Rage of the Gods I don't like is that because of how vastly different it is compared to Rage in later games, it's really kind of useless and niche, really. You couldn't use it as often as you would like. Because, unlike in other games, you have to basically have it at a small level to be active. In this game, how do I put it? Well, if it's not full, it's useless. It's just there. I personally do not like that. I believe that just removes a bit, and it's annoying. They did thankfully fix it by Cover 2. Actually, because of that, how Rage of the Gods is only useful when it's full or really about full, which basically it'll need 3 charges. Basically need to increase 3 more times before it gets full. Anyway, because of that, there's actually a point in the game where I do not recommend using it at all. Because at that point in the game, you will need it for some fight. Believe me, you're gonna want it. There's 2 times that happens, and because of that, you're not gonna want to use it until you reach that point. Because you'll fight a lot of enemies on the way, but it will not be enough to refill Rage of the Gods. Those fights are doable, the few fights that I do highly recommend. In fact, just about everyone recommends using it for. But they just take far longer than they should. That was totally stupid. Hidden chest. I see you try doing their camera angles. a surprisingly eerie calm. It's almost haunting in a sense. The games usually do have that. You know what, that's some atmosphere. I like it. But at times it can feel too sudden. Like you have some big fight and then you'll have an eerie calm, almost predictable in a sense.
Aphrodite.
Kratos, the gods are pleased with your progress, but your current skills will not be enough to defeat the minions of Ares. I offer you the power to freeze your enemies where they stand, but you must earn such a gift. Medusa, the queen of the Gorgons. Bring me her head, Kratos, and I will give you the ability to wield its power.
With pleasure. So not Aphrodite, Medusa will turn your stone with that gaze verse, but Rage of the Gods actually makes you immune, which is great. It's worth noting, if you do have Science Rage at level 2, it just takes a few strikes of those and she dies. Medusa isn't really a boss because we actually are going to fight more Gorgons, just like her. But, you know, pretty simple. Medusa's gaze.
Freeze and destroy them all with Medusa's gaze, and the power of the Gorgon will be yours.
Assuming they don't give any problem doing this. Ooh, actually destroyed his buddy. The bigger the enemy, the longer it'll actually take in order to destroy them. It's interesting that enemies actually do contribute to that. Like, dude, they can hit each other. There's actually not that much else to Rage of the Gods, though, if I could say something. It does get some upgrades alongside the Blades of Chaos, which is great.
Go with the bones, Kratos. Go forth, in the name of Olympus.
Aphrodite, I didn't kill this one. What? Where'd the Minotaur go? Where'd it go? I'm serious, where the hell did it go? Oh, hi! I'm gonna show off something. Ooh, can I glitch up there? Oh, I was hoping I could glitch up there. I'm gonna show off the triangle kill. You also tell this when you're grabbing enemies. You press square to toss them, and then you press just circle to kill them. Triangle, I think, just breaks them in half. I'll show it off here, and it doesn't actually get you any. Oh wait, it does give you experience. It does give you experience if you do on those plain undead that you can grab anytime. Ooh, nice! I got that in one try. Fantastic. See if I can. Almost there. There it goes. I don't know why we have this upbeat music. It's not God of War at all. Wait. Turn this around. Totally should not have turned that. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Actually, wait. Maybe we can do something. Because I have an idea. Alright, so turn it. Nice. Just gonna come back to putting this in its original position. Alright, let's try this. I believe there is something over there. We can't get to it now, but that'll help. That's all we can really do with the crossbow at this point. It does have a decent use later on. What can I do? Nice.